Here we are in the first round of the NJCAA Volleyball Division III National Championships here in Rochester, Minnesota. We are playing Queensborough Tigers, 24-5 record, seeded 10th on the year, against the Harper Hawks from Palatine, Illinois, 24-20 on the year. First server for the Hawks will be Kelsey Bauer. Coach Bob Vilsoy giving server Kelsey Bauer last-minute instructions, like she needs them. She's finished the year with 46 service aces. Kelsey Bauer, a very good server. So the referee finally gives her the volleyball to begin the game. So we're going to start right about now. So Kelsey with the first serve, going out of bounds. No, lands on the back line for an ace. So Harper off to a good start, 1-0 on a serve that really looked like it was flying out of bounds. So her next serve will probably be a lot closer to the middle of the court, would be my guess. You don't want to open up a first game, first serve in a playoff round with a missed serve. So here we go again. Next serve, right down the middle, right at the libero. Nice up, out to the outside hitter, left hand. The referee called a double hit. Harper now has a 2-0 lead. Kelsey Bauer back to serve. Again down the middle. Queensborough runs the middle, flies out of bounds. No, there was a touch on the middle blocker. Rachel Candifer got her hands in the way. So now it's a 2-1 lead in favor of Harper. Libero Carciello goes into the game for Kelsey Bauer. Here comes the serve. Ashley Rothenberg handles it. Good pass into the middle. Rachel Candifer with the hit. Easily dug by the libero. Goes outside. Smash down the line. Good dig by Kayla Agaranos. And then hits it out of bounds. Oh, that's a shame. Good dig by Kayla Agaranos, but had the chance to hit the third one in. She went for the line shot, and it went out of bounds by about a foot. So it's 2-2. Served Agaranos again. Good pass. Ball goes outside to Ryder. Ryder with a smash into the back middle. Point. Looks like Queensborough rotates on defense. So they play behind the blocker with the back right player, and then the back middle player rotates to the line, leaving the middle of the court deep, wide open, and that's where Ryder hit it in. Rotational defense. Taylor Fowler with the serve. Good serve into the center corner. Bump set to the outside. Easy dig for Fowler. Rachel with the set. Agaranos hits it cross court. Rothenberg with an easy dig. Out to Ryder. A tip. Easily dug. A hit on the second ball. Fowler with another dig. Set up by Carciello to Ryder. It's blocked. Kept in play. Another swing for Ryder. Cross court. A lot of mustard on that ball. Dug by Queensborough. And then a smash. And number 13, Paige Hughes. She's a leading hitter for Queensborough. There's a kill for Queensborough, tying the score up at 3-3. It's not like Harper didn't have the chances here. They kept the ball in play several times. Queensborough up to the task on defense. 3-3. This ball gets chucked into the net by Queensborough, so Harper now with a 4-3 lead. Ryder back to serve. Oh, it goes right back into the net herself, so 4-4. So we have a couple missed serves in a row. Maybe there's a little bit of nerves on both sides, but whatever, the score is 4-4 early on. Left-handed server to Rothenberger, kind of tight to the net. Fowler with a good set to Candifer. She hits it, it gets dug, but then hit out, so Harper wins that point 5-4. So the tip from Candifer was effective enough there that Queensborough just chucked the ball off the court, giving Harper a 1-point lead now. We have a different volleyball. I guess that volleyball went under the stands and under the stairs, so they had to get a new volleyball. Rachel Candifer with the serve. Good server too. And of course I must have jinxed her. She chucks it into the bottom of the net. So Harper missing 2 serves right in a row early on in the game here gives Queensborough a chance at 5-5 to stay with Harper. Queensborough seeded 10th, Harper seeded 7th. And Queensborough chucks another serve, so neither team can serve in this first game. Kayla Agaranos, also a good server. Agaranos up at the serve, chucks it out of bounds. 3 consecutive service errors in a row. 6-6. I would have to say very uncharacteristic of Harper to miss 3 serves in a row, but nonetheless, 3 serves in a row in the first match of the NJCAA National Championship playoff round. Serve goes to Ryder, good pass right into the middle. The set gets dumped over the net by Taylor Fowler for a point. Rachel Kendifer is off the court. Regila Jasinas is now the middle hitter. Ashley Rothenberg back to serve. Strong server as well. Puts it into the corner. Libero handles it. Out to the outside hitter. A little bit of a roll shot, and it lands in front of Kayla Agaranos. Miss hit for number 14, Chaidera Waganata. Queensborough back to serve. 7-7 tie. Rothenberg, another good pass into the middle. Jasunas throws it out of bounds. Are we calling another double hit? 8-7 Queensborough. Looks like a double hit on the setter. Another serve. Rothenberg with a pass that makes Fowler run a bit. Then Rothenberg hits it inbounds and deep. Then Queensborough tries to dump the set, but instead dumps it into the net, and Harper ties the score up at 8-8. So neither team with a stellar start here early in the first set. We've rotated 6 times back to Kelsey Bauer for the serve at 8-8. Right down the middle to Libero. Good pass. Outside hitter, lefty, is able to squeak it over the net in between the block from Taylor Fowler. Taylor Fowler is unable to bring it up, and a point for Queensborough. Queensborough with the serve. Rothenberg off her top of her fingers, tried to handle it with the hands. Probably would be better off backing up and passing it with her platform. As a result, turns into an ace for Queensborough. Another serve, this time to Agaranos, who shanks it into the scorer's desk. So 2 consecutive aces in a row here now for Queensborough. Number 8, Rachel Medina, is getting these serves in. Rothenberg with an overpass, an easy dunk for Queensborough. So 3 consecutive mishandles on serve receive from Harper College, and Coach Bob Volsway calls time. Queensborough with a 12-8 lead. Okay, back from the commercial break. Hopefully Harper can fix its service so you can get back in this game down 12-8. Right down the middle, Ashley Rothenberg, pass off to the right a little bit. Ryder comes in for the kill. It's tipped by somebody, and it's out of bounds. Point Harper, 9-12. Boy, that ball was going to go out of bounds if nobody touched it. Next server is Taylor Fowler, down by 3 points. So that was a fortunate bounce for Harper. Otherwise, it would have been a 5-point lead, but instead it's a 3-point lead. Fowler with a nice serve. The ball is going to be free-balled over to Harper. Fowler passes the free ball. Carcelo with the set. Ryder hits it down the line and gets the kill. So now Harper pulls within 2, 10-12. So Harper wasn't down by too much for too long, but still down by 2. Fowler with the serve. Now on that free ball play, we don't recommend the setter plays the ball, but Taylor didn't want to let that ball land. Somebody else probably should have called it. Nice serve right up the middle, right at the libero for Queensborough. The set to the outside, no double hit called, and it's not dug by the libero on that cross-court hit. Libero Carcelo went diving all over the place to try to get the ball, but just didn't come up. Good effort, but no dig. 13-10, Queensborough. The serve out of bounds, another missed serve. That was Bianca Briere. Ryder with the serve down the middle, good serve. Ball goes to the outside hitter for Queensborough and out of bounds. Harper now pulls within 13-12. Ryder with the serve again. All right, Harper down just by 1 after being behind by 4 in this game. Serve goes into the net, so Harper pulls within 1, but unfortunately misses their serve. Got to take care of those serves, especially when you've been behind and now you're down by 1 point. Okay, Queensborough should be with a 14-12 lead at the serve. Ryder with a good pass into the middle. They run Candifer out of the middle. It is dug. Overpass. Rothenberg hits it, and that's dug. And then finally, it's blocked by both Rothenberg and Candifer. So Harper now pulls within 1, 13-14. Candifer serving. Last time she missed. Down 1 again. Let's see if Harper can get their serve in. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge, right? Serve down the middle. Good pass. Queensborough runs the middle. Dug up by Kayla Agaranos. The middle, Regila Jasunis with the kill at the center corner. Let's review. Regila Jasunis with the hit. Not a tip. And a kill into the corner. Should tie the score up. Rachel Candifer back to serve again. 14-14. Down the middle, Libero shanks it. Rachel Candifer with an ace, 15-14. Candifer with 23 aces on the year. Harper with a 15-14 lead. So after being down 12-9, here they are, 15-14 lead. Serve goes cross court, set goes into the middle. Candifer with the dig. Ryder with the set over to Rothenberg, who hits it into that same zone right in the middle of the court. We call that zone 6. That's the weakness on the team that rotates defensively. And the ball lands her apart, a point. Harper takes a 16-14 lead. And Queensborough calls timeout. Okay, back from the break. Harper with a 16-14 lead after the timeout from Queensborough. Rachel Candifer with the serve, again down the middle. Pass to the 10-foot line. Queensborough tips ball out of bounds behind the antenna. Harper now opens a 17-14 lead. Candifer with the next serve into the net, so another missed serve for Harper. But Harper with a 17-15 lead at this point. Queensborough subbing in number 13, Paige Hughes to serve. She's their leading hitter. Good pass. Kayla Agaranos into the deep corner. Does get dug. Queensborough hits the ball over the net. Carcella with a good dig. Back to Agaranos again, who hits it flat-footed, and the down ball works and gets a kill. She hit that cross-court around the 10 or 12-foot line. Looks like she saw an opening in that direction and put the down ball into that spot. Nice shot by Kayla Agaranos. With an 18-15 lead, she goes back to serve right down the middle. Set to the right side, a throw, and dug by Fowler. Hit from Ryder in the back row. A set from Carcella. Ball goes outside. Fowler with the dig. Jasunas hits it over the net. Ball goes outside again with a hit from number 14. Rob Hanata with a kill from Queensborough. So it brings the score to 18-16. Going to get a replay here. Jasunas with the tip in bounds. The ball goes outside and Queensborough hits it. So the moral of the story there, Harper tips, Queensborough hits. Harper tips, Queensborough hits. Ball outside. 14 again, the kill in the corner. Ryder couldn't catch up to it. A little bit mad that somebody else didn't dig the ball after she passed it. But Rob Hanata with another kill down the line for Queensborough, making it an 18-17 game. Harper showing a little bit of frustration or emotion there. Maybe that's a good thing. With only a 1-point lead, Harper thinks they should be playing much better here at this point. Libero with the serve. A dump from Fowler, the setter. Another pass from Libero Jasunas. Middle hitter hits the ball into the bottom of the net. So a couple of digs on that play from Carcello, but Rachel Jasunas chucks the ball into the bottom of the net, tying the score up at 18-18. Another serve from Queensborough. Handled from Carcello. The ball goes outside to Rothenberg, who hits it deep cross court. It is handled by Queensborough. And again, where do you think that ball's going to go? This time, number 14, deeper down the line, Rod Hinata. So she's racking up the kills, hitting the ball against Harper's defense down the line. Harper's going to figure out who in the back middle position is going to be able to catch that ball, or if the setter is going to have to play deeper on defense. Next serve goes out, and Queensborough politely lets Harper off the hook. Score is 19-19. They had Harper in a good rotation from Queensborough's perspective there. Rothenberg with the serve at 19 all, down the middle, handled. Ball goes outside, and this time Rod Hinata hits the ball deep out of bounds. So a break for Harper with a 20-19 lead. Another serve down the middle. This time setting the middle. It gets stuffed by Jacinas. The ball is going to be freed back over to Harper. Agaranos with the pass, tight to the net, pushes it outside, oops, across the net, and Queensborough kills it, but no, they didn't kill it. Harper frees it back over, nice dig. Ball goes outside again. This time she goes cross court, and again, Haganata hits the ball out. So Queensborough controlling the play here. When they hit it in, they get a point. When they hit it out, Harper gets a point. So Harper with a 2-point lead, 21-19. Set to the middle again. Another ball that looked like it was going out, but the line judge called it in. Wouldn't mind seeing a replay of that. Looked out to me. However, since the line judge called it in, it was not overruled. Point for Queensborough. With a serve to Rothenberg. Pushed outside to Reiter. Smashes it low into the net. Must have been blocked. There's a second hit. The block was covered. And then this time, Queensborough with a smash down the middle. Where was the middle block on that play? Yikes. So Queensborough pulls within one. Harper, I think, had a break in the first post. It looked like Reiter's hit was low into the net, but maybe it did tip the block. Sometimes the ball tips the net and the blocker at the same time. Must be what the ref called. Next serve again to Rothenberg. Good pass into the middle. Well, maybe it was tight. Fowler dumps it over. And Queensborough, where do you think they hit that? Deep down the line again. Queensborough. Same formula. Rod Hinata threw the ball deep into the back right corner for Harper. Outside hitters from Harper who play back middle need to be getting that line shot, that deep line shot. 22-21 Queensborough. Rothenberg with the pass. Fowler throws it outside. Reiter with the hit. Libero in the back row gets the ball. Left-handed hit from Queensborough. Looks like it's going to land. Yes. Agaranos went down with one hand. It didn't work. Then Carcelo, I think, tried to hit it with one hand. That worked even not as well as Agaranos' one-handed dig. And Harper probably needs to use two hands on the digs. And Harper calls timeout, down by 2. Close game. So Harper coming in out of the timeout, down by 2, 23-21, in danger of losing the first game at the national championships in a loss that they did not expect to take against Queensborough. Serve over the net, again to Rothenberg. Pass good into the middle. Jasunas hits the ball at the center corner. It's dug. Libero passes it out. This is dug by Carcelo again. The ball goes outside. Reiter again with the kill off the top of the block. It does land. 22-23. So Harper pulls within one on that hit from Reiter. Bauer goes in now down by a point. So she served 0-0, then 8-8. Now here we are at 22-23. So it's been a close game. Bauer with the serve. Down the middle, skimmed the net, and they sure would have looked good. Dug up, but then blocked by Candifer. Harper ties it up at 23-23. It's going to go down to the wire in this first game here. Bauer back with the serve. Another one at the libero. She shanks it into the crowd. Bauer is bailing Harper out here. Bauer has a 24-23 lead. And then Queensborough calls timeout. So at game point, Queensborough calls timeout. Down by a point. So here we are at game point after the timeout from Queensborough. Harper ahead 24-23. Bauer in the process of bailing Harper out of this game. Harper is not going to say that they played this game well, I'm sure, even if they win this one. Bauer with the serve. Good pass from Queensborough. They run middle. It is dug up by Bauer, now by Reiter. It's across the net. Rachel Candifer blocks it for game point. So Harper wins 25-23 in a squeaker. And now we're going to switch sides and play set 2. Okay, as we get ready for set 2, Harper escaped with their life in set 1 with a 25-23 win, despite being down 23-21. Bauer came in to serve the last 3 points to win the game for Harper. Rachel Candifer with a crucial block at the end of the game to get game point. Looks like on the Harper side of the net, there don't appear to be any lineup changes. Ryder and Rothenberg are the outside hitters. Fowler setting, right side Kayla Agaranos. The 2 middles, well, Candifer is in, the libero is in, presumably for Jasunas. Number 9, Amira Durkovic, the setter for Queensborough, is back to serve in set 2. We have the proverbial tie the shoe before the set starts. As with set 1, the down referee is talking to the scorer's table. Seems to be very similar. They have conversations before the game, probably about the lineups. The ball gets tossed into play. So Durkovic with the serve. 0-0. Serve is in play. Rothenberg makes a set into the middle. Candifer hits the ball. Looked like it was touched by the blocker. Yes, it was. Candifer with the opening point. 1-0 in favor of Harper. Fowler goes back to serve. Rachel Medina goes into the game at DS. Out of the game goes Wag Hanata, who got all the kills late in game 1. And the first serve for Fowler goes out of bounds. So Harper continues its early set serving woes. One wonders what the score would look like if Harper could get all their serves in bounds. Number 8, Rachel Medina with the serve, who just came in to play what appeared to be DS. She's serve is in, set. Back set to Ryder, who hits the ball, back middle again to that spot that Queensborough doesn't play defense at, and a hit and a kill for Ryder. Ryder, in typical fashion, goes back and serves right away with a 2-1 lead right down the middle. Number 2, libero Michelle Sosa in the game, shanked that into the net. Harper now with a 3-1 lead. Ryder another serve, same libero. The ball goes into the middle. Bianca Briere is dug. The ball goes back to Candifer, who is single block. She hammers it. Fowler with the dig. Carcella with the set. And Agaranos hits the ball low into the net. And a point for Queensborough. So Harper with a 3-1 lead. It's now 3-2 after that hitting error from Agaranos, who looked like she was trying to do that same thing, not jump on the set. Maybe the set isn't exactly where she needed it, and as a result, she's just downballing ball into play, but misjudged and hit it into the net. The serve from Briere out to Rothenberg, who hits it, dug by Briere into the stands. So there's a kill for Rothenberg, 4-2 lead for Harper. Candifer back to serve. Down judge coming over to Bob Vilsway, the coach. Looks like some kind of a lineup issue. One wonders if maybe on the lineup sheet Bauer was written in as opposed to Candifer. And now Candifer is going back to serve, so they may need to actually sub Candifer in or have Bauer serve. Not sure. Well, that doesn't make sense either. Jasunas is in the game at the moment. That's who Bauer was serving for. So something doesn't look right here. We'll see how they net this out. A team delay gets signaled in. Bauer appears to be subbing in or out. So Bauer was written into the lineup when Jasunas came in the game. Now Bauer is being subbed out. Jasunas subbed in. That was the reason for the team delay. So that was it. So the 4-2 lead. Now the up judge is talking to the captain, Taylor Fowler, talking about the team delay. Bob Vilsoy just stays on the bench, doesn't want to hear it. And Candifer with the serve. A little overkill on the team delay thing. Serve to libero number 2, Sosa. Ball's hit into the net, low into the net by left-handed right side for Queensborough. Number 11, Georgia Alexi, the second most number of kills on Queensborough, followed closely by Garcia Lawson by 1 kill on the year. Candifer with another serve and a 5-2 lead, gets hit into the net. Candifer now with the dig. Set to the middle, a single block. Josinas tips the ball. Dug by Queensborough, hit down the line. One-handed dig. We're calling a double hit somewhere on Queensborough, not sure where. Makes it a 6-2 lead from Harper. So Harper running away here. Serve from Candifer again, down the middle. Queensborough at the set to the right side, a tip, and that lands. Number 11, Georgia Alexi, tips the ball in front of the defender in the back left and gets the point, makes it a 6-3 game. Alexi with the serve. Rothenberg the pass. Jasunas with the hit off the block. Let's review. Jasunas hits the ball off the block, out of bounds. Harper point. No, not a Harper point. Why is this not a Harper point? We're going to have to go back and replay that. So another serve from Queensborough, pass into the middle, right side set to Agaranos, who hits the ball cross court. It is dug by Queensborough. Free ball back to Harper. Fowler with the pass. I don't know why she's passing free balls. And Ryder with the back row attack off of Carcelo's serve. Dug by Queensborough. And a smash that Carcelo did not dig. She was in the right spot when the ball went off her hands into the stands. Carcelo looked at the play afterwards and looked like she wanted to tilt her shoulder a little bit higher so she could have made that pass. Queensborough coming back, 5-6 now. Another serve, shanked off into the corner from Rothenberg. Rothenberg with the hit, dug by Queensborough. The set to the middle, a smash into the net, not what Queensborough needed, down by 1, catching up. So Harper goes back to a 2-point lead, 7-5. Agaranos back to serve with a 7-5 lead for Harper. Tough left-handed server. Server corner, bump set. A tip, should be dug. Carcelo had to jump after it, hit over the net. So the overpass finally got, after 3 hits or 4 hits from Harper, gets a point for Queensborough. So 7-6 on that overpass. Number 13, Paige Hughes, leading hitter for Queensborough, serving now. Carcelo with the pass. Right side set. Rothenberg with the hit. Nice smash down the line. Couldn't be handled by Michelle Sosa, libero. Point for Harper. 8-6 lead. That was a good-looking hit from Rothenberg. Another serve, libero Sosa, good pass. Ball goes outside. And yet another kill for Wag Hanada. Harper does not seem to have an answer for her. I would have to remember her late in games. Set her. Shadira Wag Hanata. Number 2, Michelle Sosa serving with it down by 1 point. Carcelo with the pass. Right side set. Jasunas with the kill attempt. It's dug up by Queensborough. Now a 10 ball from Queensborough, dug up by Rothenberg. Set goes outside to Ryder, who has to tip it. The set did not go very far outside. Back to Waganata, dug easily by Agaranos. And another tip from Jasunas, but that one landed. That was a perfectly placed tip. So let's review. A tip for Harper from Jasunas and a kill. She likes those tips. Landed in, got the point. Harper, 9-7 lead. Bauer comes in to serve. Seems like a long time, a lot of points elapsed before Bauer got into this game to be able to make this serve. Down the middle, nice pass, kept inbounds, but not dug by, oh, it is dug. No, it isn't dug. The ball hit the ground. So we're thinking that there was a dig from Rothenberg and a legit pancake from Fowler, but the ball was called dead. We'd have to replay to see if Fowler actually indeed got that dig or not. Harper now, the lead is only 9-8. So Queensborough hanging in there. Every time you think they're going to get Harper pull away, Queensborough gets another point. Fowler with the dump on the set. The pass was tight from Rothenberg. Fowler just dumped it over the net, took the point that way. Harper with a 10-8 lead now. Fowler back to serve. Here's a replay. Little late on the replay there. Trying to show the Fowler dump, but here it is. There it goes. So it's kind of a two-handed dump into a great location for the point. Next serve, up to Fowler. A hit from Ryder down the line, but out of bounds. Clearly a couple feet out. Uncharacteristic so far for Ryder. She hasn't hit too much out of bounds this game. Harper with a 10-9 lead now. And the shank from Rothenberg, so the score now is tied up at 10-10. So whatever has transpired in this game so far, it's even at 10-10. Queensborough playing very well against a favored Harper team. Medina with the serve again. Rothenberg gets the ball up. This time Carcello has to make the set. Rothenberg with the hit, just puts it in play. Dug up by Durkovic. Set to the right side. Lefty gets stopped by Candifer. Now we're going to free ball over to Harper. Let's see what adventure happens. Rothenberg with the pass. Has to run another 10 ball back to Rothenberg. Dug up by Queensborough. Another free ball. Rothenberg with the pass will go outside this time. Ryder just waiting for the ball. Cranks it. It is dug. Nice dig by Sosa. Another free ball back to Harper. Rothenberg with another pass. Another adventure from Harper over to Candifer, who gets stuffed. It's dug though. And now Agaranos hits the ball back middle to Queensborough. It's a good rally. Outside hit. Somebody looks like they were in the net. What happened? Oh, the ball hit the antenna. So Harper gets an 11-10 lead now. On that long rally, Ryder back to serve. Queensborough doing a great job hanging in there with Harper so far. Ryder with the serve, down the middle, Sosa with the pass. Number 6 is Bianca Briere, stuffed by Candifer. Candifer, the great equalizer. Whatever else happens, just let Candifer get the winning points here. As a result, Queensborough calls time. Should be a 12-10 Harper lead. We go to a commercial break. Okay, here we go after the timeout. Harper to serve. Looks like Ryder with the serve. Medina handles it. Ball goes outside. Oh, what's this call? Looks like it might be an overlap. The down judge is talking to the Queensborough coach. Had to be an overlap. Score now should be 13-10 in favor of Harper. You'd have to play back the replay. It looks like back right and back middle may have overlapped. Back middle is the actual setter, and she may have lined up number 9 to the right of number 8. So number 9, Durkovic, lined up to the right of Medina and shouldn't have. It's a pass, a bump set. Now a free ball over the net. Ranos with the pass. Fowler with the set outside. And looks like the ball must have hit the antenna. Rothenberg hit the ball, and immediately the line judge called it out. We're going to assume it hit the antenna from this angle. I think Bob Vilso is asking her if that's indeed what happened. 13-10 in favor of Harper here. Now 13-11. Briere with the serve. Out of bounds. They're going to call it inbounds. Boy, that serve looked out from here. Number 6, Bianca Briere with an ace on that play, bringing the score to 12-13. That would be a candidate to be a replay. We should write that one down to go and look at it later. 13-12 now. Another serve. Carcello on the ground to make the pass. And a smash from Candifer. Boy, we'd sure like to see more of that. They single blocked the middle. Candifer just took it upon herself to wipe that point out. She's probably mad that she thought that serve was out. We're going to get another look at it. Just a vicious kill from Candifer. Starting out, lined up on the right side, goes middle, kind of a high set, and just smashes it. No way that can be stopped by number 20, Garcia Larson. So 14-12, Harper. He lost the next point, 14-13, while we were looking at that replay. I should have seen the missed serve. I don't know. Lefty serve from Alexu. The ball goes outside to Rothenberg. Good dig from Sosa. Now an outside hit. And back middle. That's the weakness on the Queensborough defense. But looks like Ryder guessed wrong. She went toward the line. The ball went more cross, and she just wasn't able to get to it. So 14-13. Alexu with another serve. This time the libero is hitting it all over the net from some mishandles on the Harper side, and libero Carcelo checks it out of bounds. Got to take a little bit more care in that so you don't lose the point. And Queensborough now with a 15-14 lead. Alexu with the serve and an ace, 16-14. I'm sorry, 15-13. The score seems weird here. The scoreboard shows 15-13 in favor of Queensborough now, 16-13. So Harper lost a point somewhere in that. Now it looks like Bob Vilsoy is asking about it. We thought we had 14 on the scoreboard earlier. The scoreboard now says 16-13, so we'll see how they resolve this. Usually you just ask the scorebook what's the accurate score, and that's how it ends up. So it is indeed 16-14. The serve from Alexu past Rothenberg. Jasunas with the smash. It's nice to see her hitting the ball down behind the setter. We have a 15-16 deficit. Now Harper just down by 1 point. Kayla Agaranos with the serve. Queensborough doing a very, very good job here against Harper in the first two games, leading by a point in set number 2 after only losing by 2 in the first set. Here we have another free ball into the net from Queensborough. We expected to see a little bit more of that, but we haven't. Queensborough has done a good job. Agaranos ties the game up. Might be able to give her an ace on that serve. Here she is again. Tough left-handed float serve. The ball is passed into the middle and smashed on a Harper sending up a single block. Kayla Agaranos was too tight to the net. Queensborough hit the ball on that kind of a semi-broken play and got another point. So Queensborough up a point, 17-16. Paige Hughes back to serve. Carcelo with the pass, overpass. However, Tiffany Garcia Larson hit the ball over, and it was dug by Harper. Another tip right to, looks like Ryder, and that ball did not come, it did come up. So we didn't see the call on that play. 18-16 in favor of 17-17, I'm sorry, tie score. Rothenberg with the serve. Ace for Rothenberg off of Paige Hughes. So Rothenberg should have an 18-17 lead now. Maybe Harper can run a few points in a row. Here's the serve into the net. Oh my gosh, 18-18. Of course, the scoreboard shows 17-17 still. Okay, we have the libero Sosa serving. Scoreboard still shows 17-17. We think the score is 18-18. There it is. Sosa with the serve. Rothenberg with an awkward pass. Agaranos, another down ball into another empty location. Agaranos, she's got radar in some of her hits. A down ball, she's not real tall to begin with, but found the opening in the Queensborough defense in the back left deep. Got the point, bailed Harper out of that roll, or out of that rally, and now Harper is with a 19-18 lead. Bauer with a nice serve, handled and tipped over the net. Harper dug it. Ryder with the smash. This time, and dumped over by Queensborough. This time they set Rachel Kendall in the middle. Again, single blocking her, and she tools the block for another point. Makes it 20-18. A good rally on that one. Bauer again with a 20-18 lead now. Bailed Harper out in the first set. Maybe she's going to bail Harper out in this set too. Harper cannot sit here and say they're playing well, although they are now ahead by 2 points in set 2. The name of the game is to win. Maybe it's not by how much you win by. And there's an ace for Bauer, 21-18. You know, as little as Bauer is playing, she's just doing the serving duties here. You have to think about giving her MVP for this match. Bauer with a 21-18 lead, serves it. Get a hit from the outside from Hughes, but nobody's there on defense. Rothenberg would be the one player who should have been able to get to that, but she also went to the line to play defense. Probably should have stayed a little bit more at home and let the server or the back right, or the setter or the back right person cover the line on defense and just cover back middle. But it landed, so 21-19. The serve from Durkovic gets an ace on Agaranos, 21-20. Harper is just unable to pull away from this Queensborough team. hopefully Harper stays calm. 21-20 lead. Don't panic. Just make the next pass. Carcella with a two-handed pass gets it up to Fowler, sets Ryder, and Ryder is stuffed. 21-20. Queensborough flying back into this game. Ryder, good hitter. That's only the second hitting error we've seen from Ryder. That one down the line and this block. We're going to get a replay here. Here's the bump. Here's set outside. Stuffed in the middle. All right, here's the Queensborough pass, left-handed hit, dug up by Rothenberg to the right. Ryder with another hit into the block, but through the block. The deflection on the block made it so Dirkovich, the setter, couldn't make the dig, and a very crucial point for Harper with a 22-21 lead. A very good server back, Taylor Fowler. It looks like all's right with the rolled 1-point lead and Fowler serving, but let's see what happens. Queensborough with a good pass, set to the outside. Easily dug by Rothenberg. Too tight of a set from... I'm not sure who set that. The ball went outside, though, and unfortunately, Ryder is too tight for the net to make a play on it. So Harper with a mistake on the ball handling, 22-22. Rachel Medina back to serve. Out of bounds. Not a good time to miss a serve if you're Queensborough. 22-22. So Harper takes a 23-22 lead. That's a shame on Queensborough's side. Every serve matters, and that was a big serve to miss. Ryder, good server back to serve. Gets a shank and an ace, 24-22 Harper. So Harper with a 24-22 lead and a 1-0 lead in sets. We have a timeout on Queensborough late in the second set. So here we are on game point. Ryder back to serve. After the timeout. Cross court. Good pass from Queensborough. A down ball from Paige Hughes, Doug. And then Rachel Candifer with a hit in the middle again. They're only single blocking in the middle. A free ball back to Harper. Ryder handles it. The ball goes outside to Rothenberger, and she hits it out. A 24-22 lead. Rothenberg with game point in her hands hits it deep and out of bounds. Not a good time for a hitting error for Harper, but at least she smashed it. So 24-23. Just got to get another extra inch or two on that approach. She jumps off the wrong foot, which probably is where that 1 inch or 2 inches go. Carcella with a nice pass and service even. Candifer ends this game 25-23. That's the go-to person for Harper. Maybe she should be the MVP of this game. 25-23. Here's a replay at the end of the game here. Here's the serve, the pass, and again, just like she ended another one, she comes to the right side, hits it back at the setter, 25-23. Okay, we've got some lineup changes here on the Harper side. We see Kathleen Alamarong from Harper playing right side. Taylor Fowler setting still. Bauer looks like she's hitting outside this game. No, she's still serving for the middle. Candifer is front left, Bauer is back right. So Bauer is still serving for the middle, but we see Natalie Asa now, who's playing outside along with Ryder. So Rothenberg sits, Asa is in, 0-0, game 2, Bauer with the first serve. You got a down ball driven out of bounds from Queensborough, and Harper has a 1-0 lead. Bauer has just served absolutely tremendously this game. Great job from Bauer. Can't expect anything more from her. Another good serve. Almost an ace. Does get over the net. A one-handed set. Gets away with it. Kathleen with the set to the outside. Ryder smashes it. Cross court. Sosa can't get it, and Harper now with a 2-0 lead. Harper looking like they're playing on all cylinders at the moment. Nice set from Kathleen Alamarong, who did not play in either of the first two games. Bauer, another good serve. Overpass. Bauer digs it. The ball goes this time to Candifer. They do double block this time. It is Doug. Ball hit from the back row into the net. Harper with a 3-0 lead. Continuing to hustle. Bauer back to serve. Can't say enough about this Bauer on these serves. Another one, this time at the libero down the middle. Is this an ace? No, it comes back free. Bauer passes the free ball. Harper with another adventure on their free ball play. Ryder hits it over from the middle of the court. This time, Kathleen digs it. The ball is stuffed at the net. Asa can't come up with the dig. You needed one more step to get to that. Asa, sitting on the bench for the first 2 games, probably has lost a little bit of the warm-up that she had earlier and just chose to reach after the ball rather than take a step and make the play. So Harper with a 3-1 lead. Jasunas goes out. Kayla Agaranos playing libero this game instead of Carcello. Natalie Asa with the pass. Candifer with the hit, off the court, out of bounds. That's highly uncharacteristic. Well, in typical fashion for the first 2 games, every time you think Harper should run away and hide with it, Queensborough finds a way to keep it close. So Harper with just a 3-2 lead now. Another serve. Bauer reaching. No, that was Ryder reaching, but made the play. She hits it over the net. Dug by Sosa. Set to the outside. Hughes. Dug by Asa. Harper's done a great job neutralizing Hughes. They throw a free ball over the net. And Kayla Agaranos puts a free ball again just with the radar to where nobody in Queensborough was. Short left side of the net. It's not usually a spot you train your players to hit it into, but it is a confusing spot for defenders to dig because that's where the setter comes from. Follow with the serve. Gets another free ball on her deadly serve. Agaranos with the free ball pass. Rachel Candifer with the hit. It's off the block over the diggers. Excuse me, over the blockers and in front of the digger. And Harper with a 4-2 lead. And Queensborough calls timeout. Harper, I'm sorry, with a 5-2 lead, and Queensborough calls timeout. So Harper with a 5-2 lead. Fowler with the serve. Passed up, right side hit. Dug by Fowler. Agranos with the set, Ryder off the block. Harper with a 6-2 lead. Where was this lineup in the first 2 games? Fowler with a 6-2 lead now serving. Right on the line on the right side, nice pass. And then Alexiou, the second leading hitter at Queensborough, ends the damage there. So now the 6-2 score becomes 6-3. We have Briere going back to serve. Harper in a 2-person serve receive here with Agaranos and Asa just off the bench here in game 3. The serve, not handled at all by Agaranos. That's an ace. Probably should have backed up and passed it. Instead, she tried to take it with her hands, and another point for Queensborough. Should be 6-4. Let's see if they go back to Agaranos, who has not been playing libero in the first 2 games. Yes, they do, and this time she passes the ball perfectly up in the middle. A little bit of a low set or a quicker set than Candifer was expecting. They're calling that ball out. I don't know if that was out or in. Have to replay that one too. Harper with the ball though, with a 7-4 lead. Ryder back to serve. Cross court. Very good. Hughes at the kill attempt and blocked by Candifer. 8-4. The Hawks have really put the kibosh on Hughes. He's just been unable to get loose against Harper. Oh, and Ryder just chucked the ball into the net. So an 8-4 lead, missed serve, 8-5. So, on the surface, with an 8-4 lead, missing the serve isn't so bad. But what would the scores be today if Harper didn't miss so many serves? There's a serve in front of Agaranos, who dove and got the ball up. Now Asa with her first hit of the game, cross court, just out of bounds. Might be why she wasn't playing in the first 2 games. A little inconsistent there. I predict Asa will come right back and get another point or 2. 8-6 now. Ball comes back. Agaranos with a good pass. Right side hit. Kathleen Alamron keeps it in play. Left-handed hit from Alexiou into the net. Harper with a 9-6 lead. Back to serve, Candifer. Jasunas goes in. Agaranos out. Coach Bob Vilsway talking to somebody here. Oh, we want Agaranos to serve instead of Candifer. Agaranos is a great serve. It's good strategy there. Agaranos with the serve. Down the line with a 9-6 lead. Dug by Agaranos. Nice dig in the back row. Both hands high over her head. Looks like somehow Jasunas' hit got dug. Now Asa with the tip down the line and the point. It'll be a 10-6 lead for Harper. Yeah, we knew Asa would get untracked. Good play. Good strong play. Good passer, good defender, good server, and hits it well and does tip smartly when she tips. Agaranos with the serve. Down the line at the setter, tipped. Agaranos hustles into the defense, makes the play. Back to Asa, another kill down the middle. Where was Asa in these first two games? Nice job by Natalie Asa. Between the block, into the middle of the court. Queensborough has no defense for that. Harper with an 11-6 lead. Agaranos with the serve. Tough serve. Good pass, though. Runs middle. Blocked by Jasunas. Recovered by Queensborough. Somebody's in the net, it looks like. So Harper with another point. 12-6. Good blocking from Jasunas there. Harper running the table here in Game 3. This is what we expected in Games 1 and 2, frankly. Agaranos with another serve. Passed up. Off the net a bit. Outside. Into the net. Hughes is just not her day today. 13-6 in favor of Harper. Another timeout. We'll go to a commercial break. Okay, back from the timeout. Harper with 12-6 lead. Agaranos back to serve. 13-6, sorry. Here's the serve. Brought up. Back row attack from the libero. That's not going to work. That goes into the net. Oh, man. Queensborough is starting to break down here. Should be a 14-6 Harper lead at this point. Agaranos back to serve. Harper really putting the hammer down this game. Oh, man. That was a touch. The ball looked like it was going out of bounds, but it was touched by the back row of Queensborough. Another point for Agaranos, an ace on her serve. Agaranos, a very good server. Oh, but this looks like I just jinxed her. And this is a videotape. Agaranos missed that serve. 67 aces. No. 63 service aces on the year. Excellent server. Harper with a 15-7 lead now. Okay, Asa with her first pass of the game. Perfect. It's another set. This time dug by Sosa. And hit from the back row. Out of bounds. The wheels are just falling off for Queensborough. Another unforced arrow. Alamarong goes back to serve. Serve down the corner. It looks like an ace. Is that bringing the score to 17-7? Bob Vosoy moving her to this side of the court. Don't move her at all. She scored an ace. There's another serve down the line. Right side hit, chucks that into the bottom of the net. Looks like a little bit of frustration there on Garcia Lawson. She's the third leading hitter for Queensborough. They've got 5 decent hitters on that Queensborough side. Alamarong with another great serve. Libero handles it. No, she doesn't. It's another ace for Alamarong. Man, she's on a roll. Where was she in the first 2 games? Harper is playing absolutely fantastic here with this third lineup in Game 3. Alamarong again with another serve at the libero, but passed behind her, so we're going to get just a down ball into the net. Queensborough, the wheels on this cart fell off. It's now 20-7. I think Queensborough knows what an uphill battle they've got here. They've lost the first 2 games. They're here losing the third one, 20-7. They're bringing a substitute, hoping to stop the bleeding. It takes out a good hitter out of the front row. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, but apparently the substitution froze Alamarong. We missed the serve. She goes into her little corner on serve receive. 20-8 now. And Sosa back to serve. Out of bounds. Alamarong right there helping the line judge with the call. 21-7. Asa with a great big smile back to serve. It's nice to see. 21-7. Asa can show some pretty nasty serves. Let's see what happens here. No, she hits that serve out of bounds. Looks like I like to jinx these Harper servers, but looks like it's not too hard to jinx these Harper servers. They just don't like the serve in bounds. Okay, we've got 3 people serve receiving here. Ryder, Asa, and Agaranos. Good serve receiving group here. Serve goes in. Asa with the serve receive, and it looks like Jasunas hit the ball either into the block or the top of the net. Whatever, it doesn't go across the net. Now it's a 21-10 lead. You're not going to get a lot of serves against Harper in this lineup. And they didn't. Queensborough put the ball into the bottom of the net, probably demoralized some, 22 to 10. Bauer comes in to serve. That's not going to make things any easier for Queensborough. Bauer with the serve. Down the middle, Sosa handles it. Ball goes outside, lefty. Gets the point, gets Alexiou, gets the ball over the single block faller. Rachel Kendifer nowhere to be found on that set to the outside. She obviously thought they were going to run the middle. Agranos back in. 21-11. Another serve into the net for Queensborough. I'm sure the coach is not happy about that, but we were down by a lot of points. The unfortunate thing is the loser of this game is out of the winner's bracket, and there's no other path to get back into the winner's bracket. Okay, Fowler with the serve down the line. The ball goes outside, down ball. Easy dig for Asa. Outside for Ryder. Ryder smashes it. Gets blocked, comes back. And then Fowler chooses to set to Kathleen Alleron, who tips it in. It gets dug, but on the overpass, Kendifer just finishes that point off with a dunk at the net. 24-11 in favor of Harper. We got game point here. The winner of this moves on to be in the top 8. Harper will be seeded number 7. They'll play Rochester seeded number 2 next. Oh no, Jamestown, I'm sorry. Oop, that's all wrong. Ryder hits the ball in. Asa with the dig. Ryder again, this time a tip. Set was too low and too tight. That's why she tipped. She doesn't normally tip. Outside set to Queensborough. Nice dig from Fowler. And it was an overset from Agranos. Queensborough dunked that one, so 24-12. We're still at game point. So Harper seeded number 7 will end up playing number 6, Jamestown, next. Agranos with the good pass. Ryder with the smash from the right side. A one-handed dig from Queensborough. It does come up. It's going to be a free ball. No, it's not. That's the end of the game. 25-12. Harper wins the first match at the NJCAA National Championship here in Rochester. Congratulations to Harper. Next match for Harper will be against Jamestown. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.